Well, greetings for color fans and welcome back to MetaRock's channel. I have a little bit of a different setup here as you can see today. I am here and still in New Jersey when I'm filming this, and today is New Comic Book Day as I'm filming this. Hope everyone is having a good, happy New Comic Book Day. And I hope you got out, if you have one nearby, and took advantage of the sales and some of the free comics that they graciously give to us once a year. So I went to a local comic shop in Bayonne, New Jersey, which is about 10 minutes away from me, where I live here. I kind of live in between Jersey City and Bayonne. And it's called Manifest Comics. I'll leave a link to their Instagram below. I had never actually been there, even though I've driven by it a few times. It just hadn't worked out, right? But I made it a point to go today, and they had 15 comics for $10 in these boxes, and I found some really good stuff. They also had their back issues were 50% off, and they did have some pretty good back issues all the way back to the Silver Age. But you know, I had to get going, so I couldn't go through all of that. Maybe sometime in the future I will do that. So I picked up some of the stuff for me, and some of this stuff is going to be in trade with Rayman. So Ray, if you're watching this, let me know if you have any of these, and I won't send them to you just in case. But you don't know which ones I'm going to keep, so it's still a surprise. So again, these were 75 cents each, guys. I couldn't believe the last one was really a shock. Anyway, so here we have ARG #1. Yes, I believe this is from 1974 or so. I already have this, but again, this is pretty nice shape. So for 75 cents, yeah, no. And they also have ARG #2 with those classic Universal monsters there on the screen. Yeah, again, I mean, really nice shape. Honestly, there's just a few little spine ticks, but I leaf through it again. Here's a horror reprint from the 70s, Uncanny Tales from the Grave, #10. Very nice there, huh? Very nice. And I found this one here, Marvel Super Action #1, reprints Captain America #100, which I do have, Captain America 100. But for 75 cents, I'm not going to leave that there, right? And then here, this was another good find here, a Brave and the Bold 115. I believe that part there looks like Neil Adams to me. Again, you know, just a little bit of a curl here, which will press right out, no problem. But not in terrible shape. For 75 cents? Yes, thank you. And then these are from the 80s, but I found these quite interesting. I believe these are colorized versions of older horror stories. Reese's Pieces #1 and #5. These is from 1985. I remember seeing these when they came out, but I thought they would look interesting, but I didn't pick them up back then, so I got them now. And then this was one of the free comics. I just saw Higgy and Damien on their video, and they picked this one up as well. They said it's a news story, Conan, Battle of the Blackstone. So I just figured, he said I could take 4. I just took 2 of them. It looked somewhat interesting to me. And they had a Charlton there for 75 cents, Space Adventures #5. Excuse me. This part here is by San-Ho Kim. He drew a story in here. I do have this one, by the way. A couple of DC horror comics from the 70s. It's Midnight the Witching Hour, #57, with the Archer, Phantom or Ghost or whatever. Yeah, pretty good. I believe this is a Luis Dominguez cover too. So yeah, can't get enough of Luis Dominguez. And then here we have a really nice, I believe, look at this one. Kind of looks like almost like a gray tone there. Secrets of Haunted House #3. Yeah, really good. Less of a window cover. There's a Horror Slingers I'm holding this for. All right, here we have another couple of DCs. Batman #319 with the Gentleman Ghost. Always like that character. And Weird Western Tales #60, starring Scalp Hunter. Yeah, this is a Cooper cover, I do believe. I do believe that's a Cooper cover. Could be wrong though. Again, 75 cents, guys, for comics in decent shape. So I already have this one, but mine's missing the value stamp. So this is a great find because it's in decent shape. Marvel Team Up number 20 with Black Panther and against Stegron over there. This is actually the second part of a two-part story. The first one, 19, was Khazar. And then I'm going to Heroes Con in June, and Ron Wilson will be there. And I'm a huge fan of Mr. Wilson and his art. And he actually did this Marvel graphic novel called Super Boxers, but he did do the cover on that, but he did do the cover on this Marvel Age. So I'm not much of a signature guy, but if he's there and the signatures are reasonable, I might have him sign this because I'm just a huge fan of Mr. Wilson. And then the second new free comic book day I got is Johnny Quest. This is all kinds of nostalgia for me. I remember as a kid watching those animated features with limited animation and just, eating it up, Bandit, Dr. Quest, Haji, and of course, Race Band, and of course, Johnny Quest himself. Just ate up that animated show. Yeah, just fabulous stuff. The last one I picked up was the gem here. I couldn't believe I saw this in there. Conan the Barbarian number 18. This thing is like mint. I mean, and I needed this one. I didn't have this one in my collection. My collection started at 19, believe it or not. So when I saw this, I was like, what? And I was like, okay, they're gonna say this is not $1, 75 cents. It was $1 if you had less than 15, but let's say about 15, you got it for 75 cents. But no, he said, yeah. He said, goes in. I looked through it. It's absolutely fabulous Gil Kane art in there. I just couldn't believe I got this one for that cheap. So that's it. That's my video for today. I just figured I'd do a quick weekend video here for New Comic Book Day. I was just excited to find that stuff. And, I hope that, I've been seeing videos of other people getting their comics for cheap, half prices and dollar bins and things like that. I saw Night Tiger and Carson go. So, and I think I saw Circumstances with Beckerman and a few others over there in Kansas City. So, I mean, fun stuff, for us comic fans. This day is, like the big holiday, I guess. All right, everybody. Hope I'll be tomorrow. I'll actually be on Night Tiger's channel talking about Charlton. So I'll leave a link to his channel below as well. Check that out if you're even minutely interested in Charlton, because it's a fascinating publisher. All right, everybody. Be kind. Be blessed. Be back. Bye.